How's it going, everyone? My name is Christopher, and welcome to a special uh, episode, I guess. Uh, I know if I say recently, it's gonna be a lie because this happened like over a month ago or almost a month ago. But we hit 200 subscribers. Um, I was debating on what I wanted to do for that special occasion, and obviously, this one I just kind of thought of just off the top of my head. So well, I'm gonna show you my setup for uh, what I use to record for YouTube and everything. Don't mind that noise in the background. I just threw something under my bed. So I'm gonna unveil my gaming setup to you guys, and there's actually two parts to it. We'll go to both each parts and everything, and we'll just talk about all the stuff and everything and whatnot. So here it is in 3, 2, 1. This is my gaming setup. There we go. How to get the unzoom thing. So yeah. Also, that TV over there doesn't count as my setup. I was just watching some WinVow 8820 old school F1 2017 clips or videos because I was kind of bored and had nothing else to do. So yeah, but this is my gaming setup. We have an entire sim rig right here, and then we have like the editing and like other stuff and whatnot. So let's start with this one. I would say this is like the most complex one, but in actuality, it's not that complicated if you think about it. So this is my racing simulator. It's an FGT racing simulator. I got it off of Amazon for like $500 back in November. It was a pretty cool. It was a pretty good deal, I'd have to say, and it works just fine. The pedals down there, I have a thing for it, but I don't use it because the pedals would always slip off and everything like that. So I just don't use it. So I just have it down there with like some school books in front of it and whatnot. I have to return those at the end of the year, so I have to find something else to help support it. I have those weights, and that could work. I just have to go buy new ones, I guess, just for that. But yeah, so this is the sim rig that I have, and this is what I use to play F1 on. Hence why I have an F1 replica steering wheel here. It's a Fanatec F1V2, I believe that's what it's called. I personally like this wheel. I've actually had this wheel for I think like 2 or 3 years now, I believe. It's done me wonders. I actually like this steering wheel a whole lot. I think, obviously one of the button caps fell off and it's a triangle one, but I can't find it. It's like lost in time. So, but yeah, this is the wheel that I use. I'm actually gonna move some stuff. These are my other two things that I'll get into. Not really the helmet, but I'll get into this wheel here in a minute. But just kind of move everything around. And there we go. Okay, so here is the wheel. I'll zoom out a little bit just so you guys can see it a little bit better. So this is the wheel that I used to play, or that I used to use when I did the F1 2020 playthrough, or my team mode, excuse me, not playthrough, but the F1 2020 my team mode on PlayStation. Hence why it has all these PlayStation buttons and only like the X button has changed, because this is the Xbox X button, mainly due to the fact that the old X button that I had, the PlayStation X button, was like cracking and falling off. Hence why, and this one was supposed to be the triangle one, and that's why that's fallen off too. And I just need to find a replacement for it. But this is basically the wheel that I use for my the PC version of F1 2021. And you guys may be thinking, well, how come you don't just like, pop these? I think this one's pop off these caps and replace it with like the computer version of it. Well, the thing is I've gotten so used to this wheel and the button caps on it that I remember all the things on it. Like, I know R2 is supposed to look back. I think L2 is for the DRS. I know that for a fact. This X button is for overtake. The square is to talk to my engineer. I forgot what triangle does. Circle, I don't really use it during the race and everything, but it's mainly like to get out of a menu and whatnot. And then you have the other two down here, which this one really doesn't do anything, this PlayStation button, and neither does this share button, but the options button, it does help out a lot. And the triangle one actually helps for, like, what is it? Flashbacks. And I don't use flashbacks in F1 2021, so that's, I guess it's just kind of there to be there. But yeah, and then the paddle shifters, look over here. This is the gear up one. It's, you know, it's nothing fancy or anything like that, but that's the shift up one. And then we look over here, and then you have the shift down one. And then this base, oh, look at that, a Nintendo Switch controller from my Nintendo Switch. Anyways, but this is my Csl Elite Wheelbase. I think that's what it's actually called if I double check right here. Yeah, Csl Elite. This is the Csl Elite Wheelbase that has 3 different modes. I think every single Fanatec, oh god, I think every single Fanatec wheelbase has 3 different modes, because the mode this one's currently on, since it's hooked up to my PC right there, it has the PC mode, Xbox mode, and PlayStation mode. When I use this on my PlayStation, I would switch it from PC to PlayStation mode, and now that it's just hooked up to my PC the whole time, it just automatically goes to the PC settings, so I don't have to change anything, minus, like, you know, a few difficulties. And that's actually the wheelbase right there that I use for, you know, holding up my PlayStation and old Xbox One controller that I used to use, and it's a PlayStation 1 as well, but yeah, so nothing too crazy there. We got the pedals down here. It's a little bit dark. I don't have anything, I can't use my light, which is the thing, unless I can. Nope, I can't. I just tried turning on my flashlight, but this is the pedals that I use, again, Fanatec. I'm not too sure what kind, or what the fucking thing is. Actually, I have the box. It's another CSL. It's the CSL Pedals. That's what they are. Okay, I just had to look up in my closet, or my closet as I call it. But these are the CSL pedals that I use, and basically, you know, you have a cord and you just run it through this, and it's fine. So it's not like, you know, a cheap one where it just comes with the wheel, or like the wheel's already on there. You can't like unhook it or anything like that with this thing back there. God, it's so fucking difficult to unhook. But yeah, so that's that's this wheel. Now there's something about this wheel. So let's talk about this one. Oh yeah, I'm graduating this year, by the way. So this wheel, I guess we'll just plonk it right here. So this wheel. This is my Nascar steering wheel that I have used one time. And that one time was hell. You wanna know why? Because this thing would not calibrate to that wheelbase up there. It would only... So, let me show you. I think I have to turn on my PC, because I think if I just power this on, it's not going to do anything. Oh, it does. So this is how it's supposed to go. And you have the legs and everything. This is how it calibrates. Spins the wheel. You know, gets all the lights and everything like it's supposed to. Boom. And then fully calibrated. And it's supposed to have all those lights on, right? Now, for this one, it won't show it because there's actually something I figured out about this one. Whenever I would flip-flop these two, this one would not fully calibrate. Now, obviously there was like, you know, yellow, red, and blue. It would only get to the red, so it wouldn't even do those. It wouldn't even do these 3. It just blocked those out as if they, you know, weren't even there. And yellow and red would pop up. Now, I found a way to fix it. Let me just power this off very quickly. I found out I had to get a driver, a Fanatec driver, as a matter of fact, just so this could be up to date and fully calibrated. I didn't even think Fanatec wheels had to be up to date with that tech right there, but it had to. So I got the driver, I updated that wheel first, I updated the Formula 1 wheel first, and then I went with this one. I saw that this wheel had was like 100 updates in the past. It had not been recently updated to the newer updates and everything like that. It was old. It was on an old update. So I ended up updating it, and it now works. It fully calibrates and I want to use this wheel for iRacing. And it also looks cool because it has this on top and it's got NASCAR on it, so yeah. And it's Xbox related too. So, that's pretty much it for this. Now I guess we can get into the TV. This is a TCL Roku, I think, 32-inch TV. Now, this TV used to be on this desk, but I ended up flip-flopping the two because this TV does not have AV input, which actually for this Xbox over here, which is what I use to play NASCAR 07, has AV input, or you need AV input to plug it into the TV and be able to play it. This TV didn't have it. This one did, but this one was over here, so I had to flip-flop into two. So I put that TV on this desk and this TV on this desk. Now this desk is old and this desk is new. I wanted like old, new, and I couldn't even have that. So yeah, but this is what I use to play F1, and I also use my PlayStation over there for Share Factory to record videos on this TV and play NASCAR 7 on this TV by pointing a camera that I have down there that I can actually grab very quickly. This is a PlayStation camera. Hold up, there we go. This is a PlayStation camera. This is what I use to record NASCAR 7 and everything like that, old school NASCAR games. It works quite well. So yeah, I use that to do that. And literally all I have to do is set it up, point it at this TV, make sure it's like, you know, all good to go on this TV with PlayStation and everything. And if it is, I click record, I record the gameplay over here, I stop playing NASCAR 7, I then end the recording, render it out, send it to my editor so he can edit it. And then he sends it back to me for me to upload it. So that is how that process goes. It's like late at night and I don't have anything to do. I have an F1 video that's going to be out anyways, or after this video. So yeah, you guys will would have already seen that F1 video, which is the Australian Grand Prix one, and this video will come out before the finale. So yeah, but that's pretty much it for this setup. This is part 1 right here. Now let's go to part 2. This is my recording / rendering / playing games that aren't NASCAR Formula 1 related setup. But this computer is actually on there, and I don't know what this is. I forgot what kind it is, but there is a see-through glass that you can't see anything because it's pitch black and everything because it's not on. But this is the computer I use. I have a 4 terabyte hard drive because the hard drive that this computer came with ran out of gigs very quickly, so I went and got a 4 terabyte one. This is my microphone that I use. It is a get this, in the year 2022, I use a Blue Yeti microphone, for crying out loud. But this pop filter, get the on there. This pop filter kind of helps it out, except that I'm trying to, like, every single time the pop filter moves, I try to see if it's like under or just above this piece that I talk into, and I have to move it again, but it's fine. But yeah, I use a Blue Yeti microphone. I know, in the year 2022, I use a Blue Yeti. Shut the hell up. Sometimes you're on a low budget, okay? This mic stand has a few issues. I can just kind of turn that, and it's all good. This is a current Xbox controller that I use, and I'm going to be using for whenever I play NASCAR 21. Actually, ever since I've been playing NASCAR 21 Ignition, I think ever since Richmond. So either that or Talladega is when I started using this controller, and it works quite well. And then we have this monitor or TV. It's another TCL Roku 32-inch. Again, same as that one, just a little bit different because this one has AV input, and I'm actually able to play on my Xbox right there. And it works quite well. And then I have my headset down there. I don't think it's called a Tascam, but that's, it's kind of close to it. Got the keyboard, got the mouse, got an Xbox Series X over there. Don't have a PlayStation 5, unfortunately. And like I said, got the OG Xbox right there. And then I got this chair where I have that over the top of. So here's why I have this over the top of the chair. The reason why is because this chair is so fucking uncomfy. At least whenever I sit on it and everything like that. So, any single time I sit on it and my back would go up against it, I would have back problems for like a week. Having something soft to put on it prevents that from happening. So I have this blanket on here for whenever I play NASCAR games or whenever I render out videos. And I just sit here, not on this stuff, but when I sit here, I lean my back, I lean back into the chair, into the soft spot, and it works out. I hate this chair though, and I want to get a different one. I have like a lawn chair that I was using before, but I'm not able to really use it because, well, it's outside right now. So that's the chair. And I guess that's pretty much it. We got some Minecraft Funkos over there. We got some Funkos right there. We got, someone let me know in the comment section below what this is, because I think this is a bridge in Chicago, or it's either a bridge in San Francisco. It's either one of those two. I don't remember if Chicago had one of these, but I think they do. But it kind of reminds me of something that I've seen from like San Francisco. So someone in the comment section below, let me know about this. I have a few other things right there. I gotta meet my character, Antoine Hubert, which was my favorite F2 driver up there. And in F1 2020, I have both of them as teammates, and I think I completed like all 10 seasons. I got him like 3 championships, or 2 championships. I got myself like 7. I have right here when he was born and when he passed, the Gone But Not Forgotten thing, racing for Antoine. And then got some NASCARs up here. Got that Dale Jr. National Guard plate over there. I got an Eat, Sleep, Game, Repeat over there. Some NASCARs right there. Windbow right there. And then got some more NASCARs. Got a Deadpool curtain, Deadpool poster right there. More NASCAR stuff. Roadkill Cafe right there. Another Dale Jr. related thing. And more NASCARs. Got Big Ben and the telephone thing. And then we had it over here. And we have some car stuff, which I think I've finished this wall. I'm not too sure. I'll have to go back and see. But it looks pretty much finished. I think I just have to move everything this way, just so I can fit like another row like over here up against the wall. And then we have this Halo Infinite. I gave it a shot. It's actually pretty fun. You just need to add more content. And then some like real old school NASCARs right there. My favorite is that Bill Elliott one up there. I actually like it a lot. So, yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it for today's video. Not really a whole lot to talk about. Well, kind of a whole lot to talk about. But yeah, that's basically my setup tour for 200 subscribers. Again, I appreciate all of you guys for subscribing, liking, commenting, and it means a lot to me, hitting that notification bell every single time I upload. And yeah, this is my, or this is your guys' reward for 200 subscribers. I think I should have done this at like 1,000 or 10,000, but you know what? 200 is 200, and I wanted to do this for a while now. So yeah, don't have to do it again. Yay! So thank you guys so much. My name is Christopher. I'm out. So guys, peace out, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Take care, everyone. I love you guys, and goodbye.